Still, always is. We're gonna make this quick. That fucking dog in the bark back in. That fucking dog been barking since I got here. Amber said that bitch been up since 7 a.m.
Yes, literally barking all day. I don't even know
about
whose dog
what?
it is. I don't know.
I'm telling you, the bitch is cold.
Probably
I'm cold outside.
somebody need to come get that dog.
And it sound like a little dog. Like,
it do. It sound real small, but it's really loud.
Desperate. Like, and then the houses is here, so the echo was just bouncing all over the place. Then we got tippy toes here.
Too many problems at this place.
It's never a dull moment at this fucking house.
Because why are you attacking my leg?
Fucking cat acting crazy. Like, this is insanity.
Too much.
All right, so me and Amber are back to talk about the Housewives of Atlanta.
Well, we can remember anyway.
Yeah. It's been it's been like 3 weeks. It's the third episode. Mm-hmm. And then the other one come on Sunday with Phaedra. How you feel about Phaedra coming back?
She could have stayed where she was.
So I was watching the Drew podcast. I was listening to it while I was driving. And Carlos King had ex. Stop! It's just a lot happening here. Please. Carlos ex her like, will you get scattered? Carlos asked her how did she feel about Phaedra, and she was like, well, she was there making faces.
Yeah. Because what else do she got time to do? Was this like
but like
almost
Drew said,
the
they brought her at the end, and
it was no point in bringing her.
A lot of them, so it was just like
she didn't have a minute to get it.
Yeah. I just feel like y'all should have kept the dynamics the way it was.
Right. It was no point. Y'all got rid of Kenya.
It was Drew being shady, talking about, well, she brought nothing to Married to Medicine, so I mean.
Did she?
Well.
I was say, didn't you tell me that too? Because I didn't watch it.
Well, a lot of people did because Phaedra brought nothing. They thought she was gonna be the girl to bring the ratings.
But bring what? Like, what do she talk about? Phaedra be shady the most in her confessionals. Yeah. But in real life, like, she don't talk. She don't. Do she got a man? Do we?
Yeah, allegedly she dating a 30-year-old.
Do y'all see the kids?
She gonna show them. What the fuck?
So what else do she be talking about?
This fucking cat is out of control.
Tell the cat on crack. I don't know.
Like, I don't know, because everywhere she go, Apollo pops up. So it's just like a common thing. I doubt he gonna pop up on Housewives because she wasn't there that long.
We don't need to see Apollo. Just like we don't need to see Phaedra.
He gets messy with Apollo. It should get messy with him too. Around. It's just like, I don't understand why Phaedra still lets him get under her skin. Because I wouldn't pay him no mind.
I wouldn't either. She barely paid him on when she was married to him, so I definitely wouldn't pay no extra mind.
She was more focused on Candy than him.
Okay, she told her she loved her more than she loved her husband.
Candy said to cut it out. Candy went go over that. So these past couple of weeks on Housewives, the first episode was the Bailey Q, the build up towards the Bailey Q. Right. That was right after the trip, and
it was Juneteenth theme, right?
Yeah, that's why I was confused about in the previous. Like, why was Shamia dressed like that? Like,
it was Juneteenth. Yeah,
celebrating her man.
Right,
okay,
right.
And we got Britt and Angela going at it again.
Mm-hmm. Oh, when she talked about her shirt right around her mouth. Oh, and they had the prophet there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's when she had dropped the glass. But I don't remember if it was that episode. I think it was the next one when she was talking to Portia 101 and she talked to Shamia 101. I mean, I get where Shamia was coming from. Angela.
It could be messy.
But I just feel like I get where Shamia coming from. You mad at me because I laughed at a joke, but you're forgiving Portia, who actually says she's going to sleep with your husband. How do you forgive her but upset with me for laughing and then going to say, well, as a married woman, you should have stuck up for me? No shade. I mean, that's my best friend. I'm not going to argue with my best friend over saying she's going to sleep with your man. She said she's going to sleep with mine.
Right. And how you going to be more mad at me? Yeah. That don't even make sense.
She should tread lightly.
Please.
Yeah.
She just wanted something to say.
Yeah.
She wanted something to say. Because Portia wasn't paying her no mind, so she needed somebody else to take her anger out on. So.
But Angela played the game harder because then she got y'all two beefing.
Yeah, she did play the game. She did. Because she being messy. Because Shamia never told you to go back and tell that lady that she felt the friendship was one-sided. She never said that.
Well, you had the conversation with me, so there, let's talk.
No, you're being messy. That's why your husband don't like you.
I just feel like with Shamia, like, you had this conversation with Angela, and Angela took it to Portia. Right. It's the same thing. Like, we filming, so why would you tell me something and you don't want me to take it back? Right. Especially if me and you start beefing or this person start beefing. Okay, well, let me be messy real quick.
Right. I mean, I get it, but
my thing with Shamia is no way somebody can come to one of my best friends and say, oh, Ronnie feel this way about that. No, because 9 times out of 10, we already discussed it. Right. But my thing with Portia is, you're a liar. You didn't go to that wedding in Africa. You gave Shamia one excuse and then told them another excuse. Just say you didn't go because you was jealous. Right. Right. You had 2 weddings and wanted everybody to come to both of them. So why couldn't you go support your best friend?
I'm crying. Not 2 weddings.
She did. She had one in Atlanta because I remember Candy saying she not going to the one.
I thought you went to Cordell.
No. She said she gonna go to the one in Kenya, but she said she wasn't gonna go to the one. No, she
went to the one in Atlanta, but
not
didn't go to Kenya. Yeah.
So, but why?
But she told her it was because of her illness and she don't get enough oxygen or blood to her brain, and she can't sit for that long, some shit like that.
Yeah, but then
now we're talking because we was beefing weeks prior. Why?
But then it was something about not being able to fly first class.
Yeah.
So which one was it?
That she didn't want to go because she was jealous. Yeah. She didn't want Shamia to get that type of attention.
Yeah, so she's still upset that Shamia on the show.
She was cool with Shamia being her sidekick and the best friend of the show. Yeah.
And now Shamia is like... But I think it's sad that Shamia is putting herself in a position like, if this show is going to cost my friendship, like, I'll leave. Yeah. Like, it's not that deep. That's not Portia's show.
It's
not Nene. Portia, you can't even anchor the show. Like...
Yeah, because they swore that she was coming back to be the one,
and, you know what?
She's
Drew
annoying.
Said that in her interview with Carlos King.
I think she
said she wants to beef with me because you promised them something and now it's filming. You cannot deliver.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because now she can't record.
Yeah, she said that's why you notice now she got to pick with people and find issues because this stuff with Dennis is like, okay, right, Portia, you're dragging it on.
Mm-hmm. And you know what? They finally didn't talk about it this episode, these past couple episodes.
Yeah, thank God.
Finally.
This episode that just passed was the first episode without Britt. Like, we seen her that one scene getting ready for a wedding, and that was it. That was the best episode. Like, we didn't have to look at her. We didn't have to hear her.
I didn't even know that she was missing.
Exactly.
I was about to say, wait, she wasn't there.
They did that one scene with her and her husband, who's very much not interested in her.
Very much not. Just like I ain't kill her husband.
Carlos asked her, does Drew feel like Britt is a perfect fit for Housewives? She said absolutely not. She needs to be on Ragged to Riches because she don't want to show her life. Her husband is not interested in her, and you know the rumors swirling around that couple. I said, Drew.
I'm crying. I need to watch the interview. She was being messy.
Drew was being messy. She talked about Ralph, of course. He asked her about Ty, and he told her, like, at any moment you feel like it's too much, you can stop me. But she didn't cut him off. She said at the time, Ty was very nice, very open, and being a friend.
I thought you said Todd.
Ty, the lesbian girl.
Yeah, okay. But she being talked about, and her and Drew thing being talked about one.
And no, Drew did say, she said we did talk a lot. So she said,
no, it's not Love and Hip Hop. What is it? Basketball Wives. Yeah.
She said they did flirt. She said, but she couldn't go all the way there with another female. So she said it never got to that point. She said, but yes, we absolutely did flirt, like exchange.
I heard it was like an emotional relationship.
That's what she was saying. She's like, we did exchange like flirty messages and stuff like that. Like, I feel like Drew was open to an extent. I feel like some things she was like, the stuff about the Ty stuff, I thought like she was being real truthful about.
I mean, yeah, but it sounded like she was just lonely.
But the thing, and that's what she was saying, because her and Ralph was going through all that stuff. Right. She said what she don't like is that Ralph then knew about the Ty situation.
He decided to bring it up now.
Trying to make it seem like that was the reason they were getting a divorce. She said, I don't like that because we had already had this conversation. She said, honestly, she cut Ty off because she thought her and Ralph were going to reconcile. So that's why her and Ty, like, stopped being friends. She said they're still cool, but, like, you know, when Ralph brought it up how he feel about it. I'm not thinking it's another female. Why are you're not giving her no attention? And then allegedly he wanted an open marriage.
So he can have a man.
Well, there's a lot of shake and bake on that show if you ask me.
It's too much going on. I'm over this season. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm over it. Let it be done.
That dinner with Portia and Shamia, I want Tippy Toes to sit there. You know, she's strutting around this motherfucking house like she's sexy. Tiptoes.
Not like she's sexy. Leave my dog alone.
Portia pissed me off at that sit down.
No, she did. Her energy from the time she sat down was real nasty. Real nasty. Yeah. And she made on something. Are you bored?
She said, are you bored? Am I boring you?
Okay.
Then the phone ring. I got to answer this. No, you don't.
But right there, though, is just proving the point that the friendship is one-sided. Because if I'm coming to sit down to you, you my best friend, I'm coming to sit down and talk to you, I need your undivided attention. For you to come sitting here breathing hard, like I'm bothering you, it's crazy.
Playing with the silverware and shit.
Yeah. Like, girl, don't piss me off.
Then gonna say, did you hear the part when she was like,
I would have finally left the table.
What did she say? You said you will only open your life and we can really show our friendship if they pay you more money. You ain't hear at the table?
Yeah.
Portia, you have nothing to show us already. So I feel like you should show as much as possible. I just feel like you said,
she can't show nothing.
But like you said, remember you had said before, like, if you knew you was going to go through this divorce and you couldn't show nothing, you should have set this season out.
Yeah. for sure.
Because what are you bringing?
Yeah,
other than irritating me,
just
and pissing me off.
Unnecessary drama, and it's not even like when they start unnecessary drama, niggas being shady like what Angela doing when she's starting the drama between them two. Okay, at least that's entertaining to watch. She's starting unnecessary drama that's just dragging out and that's boring because you don't got nothing else to do. That's not the good drama. We don't want
to wait till we hit record to start doing all kinds of shit in this house.
Is he over here making ice cream cones? What the fuck?
Can't wait till we start recording to just do. I bet y'all hear the bag rattling over everything. Here. This podcast is so ghetto.
Very ghetto.
Your child decided that she wants something. Oh, try to some ice cream.
I don't know. Somebody send me that to my phone. They gotta be prayed upon. They
Too much
need the Lord
on.
to be blessed. Yeah, I don't know. I can live without Portia next season.
Me too, especially if she don't got nothing better to talk about, then yeah, we can do without her. We can do without her. We can do without Drew. We can do without Britt. Shamia, I feel like give her a chance.
I would like to see Drew without Ralph as a storyline. Because I just feel like every scene, I feel like Ralph is trying to be smart and malicious towards her. Like, every time she's trying to record in the house, you're doing some shit to piss her off.
But when has Drew ever had a storyline that wasn't wrong?
The
first season that she was on, but the first season we were trying to figure out who he went to Tampa to go see. That was a whole first season that she was
his cousin. What was her name?
No, he didn't. He went there to go see that man. Stop.
Allegedly.
Because the cousin was suspicious too. If you ask me, she was sus.
What was her name again?
I want to say Courtney.
Courtney, okay. Yeah.
She was sus.
You know what I was just thinking earlier? I think it's very funny. If you remember last season, Marlo and Sheree, remember the issue with Candy was she not showing enough
stuff. Yeah, Candy didn't show all her business.
Okay, but my thing is, why are y'all letting Portia fly under the radar and she's showing nothing?
Well, Marlo and Sheree ain't no one to say nothing. They don't never got nothing to show
like
about.
the people on Twitter, y'all are finding ways to defend why Portia can't do this, why Portia didn't do that. Okay, last season when the shooting happened, anybody that knows anything about court, you can't discuss that stuff. Right. So they were filming and Candy really could not talk about it. Like, this is an ongoing case. Like, even if you watch like Judge Judy, if they already have a lawsuit out and she said, what was the verdict? Oh, it's still pending. Okay, I don't want to hear about it because it's you can't talk about it. There's nothing I can do. Right. Like, it's still an open case. Yeah, I remember they asked her about it and she told them on TV, like, you already know, there's not an elephant in the room. We can't discuss it. Yeah. Portia,
I feel like everybody just giving her
discuss shit. Talking about, when you go through a divorce, you lose yourself. You get this. You get that. No, honey, you got scammed by a scammer.
Exactly that.
Because you thought you was going to scam him, and baby, he whacked you upside the head.
Well, his tax problems.
I mean, the good thing is they sound like a prenup though, right?
I want to say yes, but I don't know.
Well, they say he's still with ICE.
Really?
Remember I sent you that screenshot? They say he's still being held with ICE.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Which I think that is so horrible. Like, let that kid go.
It's not funny. That's so sad.
So what does that do for the wedding? Like, does it annul the wedding? No?
No, I don't think so.
So can she possibly still, like, get caught up in his tax stuff?
I don't know. Don't get me lying. I don't know nothing about the law, honey. I don't know.
Go out there and shut that fucking dog up, Jerome.
Please.
Right to shoot that bitch.
Fuck? It's too much to go on in this house. I can't focus.
Okay, so, and then I told you, Angela, she had posted on Sunday that, now I don't know if her mom recently passed or she passed like while they were
filming.
I know it wasn't while they were filming because she said her mom made her TV debut and like it's bittersweet seeing her mom now. Oh, okay. So I don't know if she passed like after filming. But clearly she did. Yeah. Or it was just like recently. I know she just posted about it Sunday. Okay. I know that's crazy, but I remember that happened to Tammy. Remember from Basketball Wives? She had filmed with her mom, and then her mom wound up passing prior to the reunion. But Grandpa just passed away.
Oh wow! I don't follow none of them on Instagram, so I didn't see.
Shared it on that. I seen both of them on Twitter.
Oh okay.
Like one of the Housewives page had reposted both of them. But Britt out here look like she's living her best life.
I don't bet that lady no more.
With that nasal nose.
She's annoying. I just really hope they don't bring her back next season.
I don't think they are.
Leave her where she at.
I don't think.
I want Candy to come back.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind Candy, but Candy too booked.
Yeah, but Candy stayed booked though. But she took the cameras with her everywhere, so we got to see her be booked and busy. Yeah. And I actually feel like Cynthia is more entertaining this season than the new housewife. She still ain't talking about that man. She barely talk about that man, but she's still more entertaining than the new ones.
She brought up Nene. I really think Nene about to come back in like the next season or two.
You think so?
Yeah.
You watch her show?
No.
Oh. I watched
the one with Cynthia.
I was about to say that's the only one I watched.
That's the only one I watched.
I couldn't even bring myself to watch the one with Tamar because I can't. I can't look at her for too long.
She called that lady a big black Cadillac. Like,
girl.
Well, I tell you, I'll holler for the moon. But you know what? Part of me said, "Damn, when Lonnie Love, who was a natural comedian, come and roast you."
Her. If somebody come around and call her a Muppet,
then you went on stage dancing like that. Did you see how she was dancing on that stage with that onesie on?
And she's talking about she was doing a TikTok challenge. Either way, it wasn't good. It wasn't good.
It was not giving what you thought it was giving.
At all.
My thing with Tamar, and I said this before, I love her down as a performer, as a singer. I do not watch anything that makes Tamar have to live in her reality. I had no interest in watching a Nene show with her. Because it's just, you throw stones and then hide your hands when people come back for you. You're the same one who was sitting on this TV show crying because K. Michelle called you a Muppet. Mm-hmm. So why do you think it's okay to sit up there and call the lady a big back Cadillac when your son is not small himself and the man you had a baby with ain't no smaller than her? So I'm just confused about this. Like, you can't sit here and fat shame when Vince was bigger than Lonnie when you was pregnant with him. So let's make this make sense, Tamar.
Yeah, that's true.
And not for nothing, kids are off limits, but Logan ain't too small himself.
Yeah.
So what are we really talking about?
He look just like his dad.
Now, somebody call him a big back Cadillac in school. How would you feel about that?
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's...
Tamar has to learn how to pick and choose her battles. Then to have the audacity to talk about Candy.
I feel like she talk about Candy in every interview she do, and Katie not paying that lady no mind.
Dust.
Like, why are y'all still beefing? What's the? But why are you still beefing with her?
Yeah, they gonna say because she has the world thinking she's one way. It's not thinking anything. We seen Candy at her lowest and lows. We seen her at highs and highs. Yeah. Like, every show you're on, you're messy.
And
it's
Candy
always
open
some
about
drama
her stuff.
behind
She talk
it.
about all the shit going on. So what's,
like, Tamar, the fact that you put a song out a couple weeks ago and this headline about you talking about Lonnie Love is making more noise in your music, that shows volumes and speak volumes to your character.
And it's true that watching her on TV, like you said, you don't want to watch her on TV, but you like her as a performer. Mine is the other way around. I watch her on TV make a fool out of herself, but I can't listen to her music.
Not make a fool out of herself.
Because that's all she do is make a fool out of herself. You can be looking like, girl.
What are you talking about now?
Yeah, because I did watch the revamp of the Braxtons or whatever.
Mm-hmm. They just did season 2. They just finished season 2.
Oh, did they? I didn't know they got picked up for season 2. They should have left it at season 1. For real, they shouldn't even did season 1.
My thing with Tamar is just be like Beyonce. If something crazy happened behind closed doors, let karma take its way.
Yeah.
Tamar is the prime example of you block your own blessings. Because with a voice like that, there's no reason you shouldn't be as a little more successful
than what you are.
There's no way you came off of Love and War, which the album was like crazy good. Like, it did numbers for her. Even her follow-up album did really good until she got sick and had to get the surgery and stuff.
Right.
But it's like, no shade, honey. You haven't had a hit since you left Vince.
Is that true? It's a mess.
I mean, her third album was good.
She up to 3 albums.
Well, it's actually 4 if you want to get technical.
Oh, damn.
Because her first one was like back in the 90s. That's the one she don't acknowledge.
Oh, the last one I actually paid attention to, like, that I knew was like, oh, this about to come out, was whatever Christmas album she did. How long ago was that?
Oh, yeah, that was the same year Love and War came out.
Oh, see, that's how much I pay attention. I don't listen to it.
Yeah, like, I love Tamar music down, but it's just like, girl, I don't ever want you to do another interview. I feel like Tamar should fall off the face of the earth for like 2-3 years.
Didn't she though at one point?
No, because she was still being messy.
Oh. I don't know.
That's when she got with that white man. Then you on Instagram. On Instagram arguing with Tommy. Like, why? Y'all are not.
And every other day they was either broke up or getting back together. Yeah,
let that white man play in her face.
She did. And the white man that you met on your reality TV show to find love, that's embarrassing. Sound like that.
Speaking of that, I'm still confused about this Ashley situation. Because why is she on the show if she go with the fake Jack Harlow?
That's why I asked you, was them the guys that they was talking to, the guys that already supposedly won that they was dating?
Sit down.
Is this just us now watching the show of them meeting?
But I don't think he's on there. But
because
even if
they met
was,
when
it
they was
wouldn't have made
speed
sense
dating.
for us to see him. You know what I'm saying? We seen him last season. Now we like, what is happening here?
I don't know.
I think this show was unnecessary. I haven't watched one episode of it.
Me either.
I just seen her kissing this old ass man on the previews when I was watching Housewives the other day.
Not old ass man.
She got real daddy issues.
She did. I'm about to say that's up her alley, kissing old ass man. Was he white?
She was with my
See, I told you, it's up her alley. She got a type.
Is she black or she like mixed or something? Because what is her mom?
Mixed. I think she half black, half white.
Okay.
I think because I know her.
Oh yeah,
black.
the mom is black. Remember the dad shut the door on her face, so we never seen the dad. Remember the episode when nobody go see him and he wouldn't acknowledge her and the mom was outside crying?
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, I don't want to be bothered with her.
I don't care about what Ashley be talking about anyway.
Yeah, well, she back this season. Oh God.
I heard Candace was coming back.
Yeah, they said she not though. They said it got to the producers and something went down with her and producer. But you know, Giselle is a producer on the show too, so she don't have a final say so. But Candace probably doesn't want to be bothered.
It's okay. She ain't need to come back. I was watching the clip the other day of Monique dragging her further.
I seen it on TikTok the other day. I said, "Oh my God!" They had the little Muppets doing it.
Them Muppets doing stuff is really hilarious. Cause why are you making it?
The one I sent you with Sheree and Kim.
And
oh my God!
The one with her
and Nene? Yeah, and Kim hair was just like all over the place. It was just
a hot mess. And the mouth all open when she was yelling. I said, please, who is doing this?
She gonna say, what is Kim doing with Lindsay Lohan dad?
That's the best part of the whole scene. Lindsay Lohan daddy, you get out of here.
Like those days, Housewives just felt like natural. Like
they was so much
the
better.
shit that was going
now
on wasn't forced beef.
Yeah.
Like them bitches really couldn't stand each other.
It's given like scripted or like
and what's crazy is like all of them
heavily
like real
produced.
life knew each other for like years prior to
getting
the show becoming a thing. Yeah. Like
bring them back for real. Just have like how people have like All Star whatever or
I mean
the originals.
Even with these
just bring them back.
I like Kelly, but what's her storyline? I don't.
Who's Kelly
on this season?
Oh, I was about to say who the hell?
We don't.
Yeah, no, she just be there.
Just cute.
They say something about her every once in a while, but I actually like she grew on me. I actually do like Kelly, but I feel like Kelly. She can have more of a storyline.
Yeah.
The first couple episodes was her talking about her husband, or what she can talk about her husband and the divorce. And then what was she doing the last episode? She teach her daughter how to drive or something.
With her divorce, I like that she's open as much as she can be about it.
Right.
I just feel like when it comes to Portia, you're like shut down silent
because she can't say nothing because
even
he said
with,
she can't
Drew,
talk
like
to him
Drew
at
is
all.
giving us the foolishness of that motherfucking marriage.
Child, this man in the basement, it's just I'm tired of her and him.
I've never in my life seen an arrangement like this.
Yes, tell you that your husband can stay in the house, he can live in the basement.
And you gotta leave every.
And then he locked her out the house.
Change the.
Restricted her on the cameras and everything.
I forgot about that. Why would he do that?
I don't know, cause he's shady. He's sassy.
Well, maybe he need a peach. Him and you see, Peter turned himself in.
Child, no comment.
He turned himself in. Was it yesterday or the day before?
I think it was yesterday. I feel like I seen it yesterday. Yeah, and I kindly rolled my eyes like.
Well, how long he going to wait for?
I don't know. I'm recording. I'll call you.
Yeah, he going to the slammer.
Cause he won't be paying his taxes.
Well, that's where you
on
end
your
up
little
was it on bar one?
I don't know which
one.
I
think it was another bar before.
I thought it was a collective, like on all of them. He wasn't.
Because I forgot he had a bar before bar one.
Yeah,
it was called something one though. Because remember they were talking about it on the show on the Nene and Cynthia interview.
The original one was Uptown. That's when I got shut down before they got married or something like that. Mm-hmm. And then he did bar one.
I wouldn't mind Cynthia coming back full time, but she said she liked being a friend.
Cause I guess she can pop in and out when she wants.
That's when she said she don't like she loves the not having a hassle to film so much. Like she likes to come and go. I mean, I wouldn't even mind Nene coming as a friend.
Yeah. What's wrong with that? Did you see her new boyfriend?
Who?
Cynthia.
No, she got a new man.
He look a little gay, but that's just me.
Well, if he from Atlanta, that says it all right there.
Yeah,
I wouldn't let my dog date a man in Atlanta.
I'm crying.
Atlanta shout out to the Atlanteans. But if your man live in Atlanta and you a female, your man in Atlanta, honey, you need to second guess that.
Hold on, because I'm about to show you
he was on Instagram?
Picture. Yeah, everybody posted it. Like,
oh, is that when Nene was like they got court in public or something like that?
Was that him? I think so. Yeah, I think so.
He young?
He don't look young. He might be younger than Cynthia, but he don't give young.
Because Cynthia 50, like close to 60.
Yeah, she got me what, like... Yeah, close to 60.
Yeah, she close to 60.
And she turned 50 a minute ago.
Ugh.
That was a couple seasons
ago.
Yeah.
She got to be like a good 55, 56.
Damn, Cynthia. She looked good,
Yeah, because I think that was season 10 when... Yeah, so she got to be like 56 because we on season 16. Because that's when Nene had came back. Remember, she had left for season 9 and came back for season 10. Because that's when her and Portia was gang warring.
Not gang warring. Scroll over.
Something in that water.
Mm-hmm.
That water a little tainted. Mm-hmm. Don't marry him.
Please don't marry him.
I'm sick of her getting married.
Don't marry him.
I mean, she only been married twice, but this last one was a waste of time. At least her and Peter had some time in here.
She shouldn't have married Peter ass anyway.
Yeah, he was broke.
And a mess. Just a mess.
Peter was like, he was going through financial troubles then. So clearly much hasn't changed about him. And remember he was trying to get Wendy business advice over there on Potomac? Remember her and me and got into it?
Yeah.
How are you getting me business advice and now you going to jail because of taxes?
And then you can't pay your taxes. Ain't that about a blip?
He made that up when he went over there trying to give out advice.
He just wanted to be on the camera. You know, he wanted to peak since day one. He liked to be on the camera.
He wanted flute. He wanted everything they got.
Like, he just wanted to be a part. He wanted his TV time. That's what it was.
But did you see Candy said they asked her how Mama, Joyce, and Todd doing? She said, well, they was doing good. Whatever day the kids graduated. But she said after that, the mom mad at them again.
She ain't feeling them right now. I said, at this point, I would stop trying to make peace with her. Yeah, I would stop trying to make peace with her.
I would kindly tell Candy, I respect your mom, but I just choose not to ever be around her.
Exactly. If it's not a group setting, like, you know, family events, events for the kids.
And my thing is, Candy, you would have to respect that, and my mom would have to respect that. Like, if it's not in a group setting, it's no need for you to come over here. Absolutely. You want to see the kids, they can come to your house. But I feel like Candy allowed that to go on for so long that Mama Joyce is not going to stop disrespecting Ty.
Right. Definitely.
Ty ain't a nigga from Philly, because a nigga from Philly would have let Joyce have it.
He from New York, ain't he? He from the Bronx.
I'm surprised he ain't go buck on her ass.
He ain't go what?
Yeah, you know his mom was with the shit though. Remember they was about
his mom was with this shit. Yeah, she rested in peace.
Rest what? Because she was going to turn Mama Joy's wig backwards.
She was going to turn her lady every way but loose. Okay. She was waiting to get her chance to beat her ass. Yes. So she was waiting.
Because Mama Joyce's mouth is just like disgusting.
So disrespectful. Like literally that season, that whole thing, like when I do a rewatch, I kindly skip any scene she in. Especially when she was on that reunion.
Acting crazy.
I can't look at that lady. She
told Carmen she was going to whoop her ass. You made that up if you ever thought she was going to beat Carmen up. You could barely walk.
And going to throw your little wedge at her at the wedding shop. Like, lady, sit your ass down.
But Candy allows that behavior. Like, I understand it's your mom, but it's been certain times I had to put my mom in her place over situations that involved a friend or somebody I'm dating. At the end of the day, they're not going to disrespect you because my mom, but you're not going to disrespect them either. Right. Respect goes a two-way street. Like, you can't just say, oh, I'm your mom. That don't mean anything. You still have to respect the dog. You can't just do shit like that and then be mad when somebody says something back. Right. I remember her and my ex, I got into it one time. Oh, you know? No, I'm not going to say anything because you sat there and I told you, leave it alone. Why are you upset about something that I'm not upset about? It don't got nothing to do with you. You ain't going to live with this motherfucker when you go home. Now when you leave, now I got to argue with him. Oh, your mom doing this and this. Now I got to argue with you. So now I got to call and curse you out after I cuss the fuck out and everybody upset with me.
Okay.
No, like Candy, shut her down. I'm sick of Mama Joy. She is miserable. You know what? Her and the fucking Evelyn Braxton, they some miserable old ass women.
Bitter. Evelyn, that must be she bitter, okay?
They are some still miserable fucking women. She's still
holding on to that hurt like 30, 40 years later.
Honey, let it go.
That's why Tamar acts like that. That's why all of them act like that.
Tony, the only one that like be in her own little fucking world. I mean, she with Birdman. I don't understand what that is.
Are they still together? Ain't no way they still together.
I heard they got married and divorced.
Please, don't piss me off. Now they got married and divorced. Yeah. Why would she? First of all, her being with him, I understand she said they was friends for a couple years, but they don't even mix. Like half the time when he was on the show with her, she couldn't even understand nothing he was saying. Yeah, they had to put subtitles. Got a garbage mouth. Like, what are you saying?
Yeah, she ain't understand him either, bro.
She don't need to be with that man. She too. First thing on the morning. Please. What?
That's no, that was a mess. His Google garbage. First thing on the Monday morning.
Shut up. Shut up.
I'm gonna pack my
That was
tears
a
away.
mess. And then she lost the wedding ring, the engagement ring.
She ain't lose that shit.
It was too much.
She ain't lose that shit. I'm sick of all of them. They are. Put them on the show. Help them find a man.
The only one that got a man right now was the bald headed one.
Who?
What's her name?
Tawanda.
Yeah.
She got a half a man.
Him, her, and they bald heads. I wish them all.
No, what's her name? Still married? Trina.
Oh, she's still married to that man?
Trina still married
I forgot
to
she was
Vaughn.
married to that man.
Because Vaughn minds his fucking business. When Trina on her live cooking in the kitchen or whatever the fuck she be doing.
No, well, okay, well, I never watched it live, so I can't say, but the comments and the way people be talking, they be talking about he controlling her, he mean to her,
I can see it.
They say he a little
but he probably like one of them old throwback men. He definitely give off like one of them older men that like
stuff a certain type of way. Yeah.
And she's probably used to it, you know, because she was with the one that passed away. What was his name? The one that was cheating on her. Oh.
That was a mess, child. That was a mess.
Remember she was talking about she gave that man Felicia on the band?
That was dirty.
Tamar said the band.
That was ill. Everything about that was ill. Please,
honey. When she told Tamar, "You only lost that weight because you were able to climb that mountain," honey, Tamar was sick.
And that's the thing. She mad when somebody talk about Vince, but she calling that lady Big Bad Cadillac.
You had something to say about everybody's husband. God forbid somebody say something about
Vince. Say something about everybody's
husband.
Everybody. I mean, in some stuff, she was right.
But
it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Yeah, but it was unwarranted conversation.
Yeah.
Oh, my man doing this, my man doing that, and your man cheating on this, and your man can't do that. Okay. Now that ain't your man. Now what?
I don't know what the men they started out the show with.
And then allegedly, you remember when Mama Evelyn was talking about how she put that stuff on her, you better keep your hands off my daughter. So Tamar, you was over there getting abused, allegedly?
It's always the mom. Y'all always out here
always being messy. Always
you
being
know
messy.
who mom like that too? Beyonce. I feel like her mom be low-key
messy.
Like, girl, why is she telling my business?
And Beyonce didn't even tell it.
Okay, that's why you don't tell people your business.
She should have been in the elevator. We would have known what happened by now.
It would have definitely been chapter 1 of the book.
Bitches keep telling me to go listen to Lemonade. I know Lemonade front to back. I want to know what happened in the elevator.
Okay, because that wasn't.
Becky with the good hair wasn't there.
Child.
And Solange wasn't.
Solange in that wig, she was.
I know that elevator got audio. They probably paid good money to keep the audio down.
Okay, because remember when that video came out in itself, that was a whole thing. So if that audio would have came out.
Oh, it would have been damn. And Beyonce just standing there.
Just trying, because she knew whatever he did, he deserved.
She probably was like, hit it again.
Solange, yeah?
Hit it again. One for big. Hit him again.
Yeah, he deserved it.
Child.
Because the wife ain't stepping, you know he deserved the ass kicking.
Oh.
You know he did.
Definitely did. So they started filming Potomac Housewives. They showed the cast. I don't know a lot of them. There's
a bunch of new people?
It's still Ashley, Giselle.
Stacey came back?
Stacey's still there.
Okay.
Her and Giselle was just arguing at the event. Somebody was at the event and recorded it, but they blocked the audio out. But they was going back and forth.
Sure.
Wendy's still there, and then it's like 4 new people on there. So I think it's gonna be like 8 women in total. Oh, I was about to call that lady Klarna. Oh my god.
Klarna is crazy. It's not that lady.
Her name Kiana.
Oh, Kiarna.
Yeah, she's still there.
She's still with that man. She's still with that man.
Now I think they broke up, and I would love to see her without him because he was very uninteresting.
Yeah, he was a mess.
When they were having that dinner, and he was.
I'm starting to feel like y'all just be finding random Negroes to bring on this show with y'all and say that y'all been married to them for a couple years because these men don't like y'all.
It's crazy. We're about to be on what, season 10 of Potomac?
That's it.
Yeah, it's season 10. It's going to be season 10 that comes on.
Okay.
Giselle has never had a man up there with her.
Yeah, when I won reunion. Even when she was with that man.
The church
the
man.
Pastor.
Ain't he married?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, this is going to be interesting for Giselle because now she has no kids in the house. So now we're going to see, like, remember it was like the oldest one, Grace, graduated.
And she still had the twins.
And then she still had the twins, and now they graduated. So it's like, what is Giselle going to do this season? Now, I will say, I'm not a Giselle fan, but I love her dynamic with her daughters.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I love any scene that Giselle has with the daughters.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, is always very interesting.
Yeah.
Like, I just feel like she's being very much natural. Like she's
it gives authentic. Don't get like kids come shoot the scene with me real quick.
Certain people, this, that, and the third. Like I love seeing her with her kids.
I feel like the same with Wendy and her kids too.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And her husband. Them two is like real life, and I feel like that's the only one who really like they.
Who husband really liked them? Yeah, because these other people.
Honey, why would they ask Charles if he loved Angela?
And what he said, because I told you he ain't like that lady. I told you he did not like her.
Next question.
Exactly. He don't like her. I told you that. I told you that. And all he did was confirm what I said. He don't like that lady.
But I do agree with him when he was like giving her advice on the sister and stuff. Mm-hmm. I do agree with him that like, cut her off. I mean, it's family, but like, cut her off. I'm not paying for all this stuff in the house and you going to tell my daughter or something. I'm paying for all y'all shit.
Right, so my thing is, okay.
And it comes out the daughter's a lesbian.
Yeah. I think you said that last time, though.
No, I didn't know what I said. Remember, I said we didn't know what she was married to. Oh. She was married. But then it came up that she was married to a nice young lady.
Yeah.
So now the question is, does the young lady live there? I need them to take the cameras down to that motherfucking house. I need
well,
to get
now
up in there.
The mom moved out the house.
No, the mom passed away.
But she got the keys on the episode. She got the keys.
She got the keys to the episode.
I'm pretty sure she moved into the house at some point.
She eventually
and I'm assuming that the aunt moved with her.
I still need to get down the road and get the fuck up in there.
But then they don't even say the sister name or show her face.
Yeah, because they're not speaking, so they probably wouldn't for legal issues. They probably
So I doubt they're gonna go down to the house and see what's happening, unless now the house is just a daughter house and we're gonna see if she gonna go visit her daughter and a wife or something.
Well, get out when we come in the film. Get out. The mom is not opposed to being on camera, neither is the daughter.
Yeah, she not.
Get down the road.
Down the road is crazy. They don't live down the road
because we need to figure this out. There's a lot of unanswered questions in that household that got brought to the table that I still need answers on.
We ain't gonna get them. And she ain't explained it by now because when was that? Like 3, 4, 5 episodes ago.
Yeah, episode 4.
We ain't getting no answer about that. I'm surprised that the mom came on and she was saying something about like getting keys and moving and shit.
Yeah, she was normal because they said the mom got like the mom had mental health issues or something like that.
Oh, okay.
So she was normal on the show.
And she was being shady, talking about she loved her son-in-law even though they almost the same age. I said,
honey, I almost hit the floor. Like, why would you say that about that man?
Not she shady. Please.
Well, Charles is a little older.
He is.
Well, Angela's only 43.
We still sticking to that.
Yeah, let's see how.
It say that now because she said it. But I thought when she posted that she was doing a Nene and a figure thing. Because she was like, I'm 43 to be exact. I thought that's why she said that.
Yeah, she's 43.
She's not really 43. She was saying it because she was copying off Nene in the figure conversation.
Well, when they wished her happy birthday, it said happy birthday, like her 43rd birthday. Charles 61. So you saying she in her 60s?
She could at least be 50. There's no way she's younger than Cynthia.
Let's see. I'm telling you. We're going to pull her up. Angela Oakley.
There's no way that lady younger than Cynthia. I just don't believe that.
Angela Oakley is 43 years old, according to her Instagram story, which she posted.
According to her Instagram story. Exactly. According to her Instagram story.
Yeah.
Please, don't.
It says, can someone point me to where I said I was 60? She wrote in the video, sipping tea. I'm 43 to be exact.
Exactly. The words of Nene.
Yeah, no. Remember, I sent you the video that said happy birthday.
Yeah, but she's lying. She's lying. I'm telling you, that lady not 43.
She said it. What? Wait a minute. I'm about to think. I think I sent it to you. Oh no, I sent it to you and Jerome. What you want? You want to Google too?
No, I'm on Instagram.
I was able to get the same result.
She lying.
So she just turned 44. Look, Angela and Charles Oakley celebrating her 44th birthday.
Look at my face, cause I don't got time. She lying. Ain't no way that lady's younger than Cynthia. Ain't no way. I refuse to believe it. Give me the birth certificate.
So that means like her and Portia like only a few years apart.
Okay.
Well, they said Drew said she only 28.
She also said Michael B. Jordan was her cousin. Michael Jordan was her cousin. So.
And I put that man together because she said she's been in the industry since she was 8 years old. Mm-hmm. She said she's been in the business for 20 years. That would make her 28, right?
That lady ain't no damn 28. She 28, I'm 28.
That's it, Drew Sidora. Drew was 40.
I was like, because Drew was acting and stuff when I was a kid. Like, Drew was older than me for sure. There's no way she's younger than me.
So Angela's saying they wanted her on the Housewives, but them old women in their 40s and she was only in her 20s.
Well, remember, Kim claimed she was in her 20s.
Well, Kim lies about a lot of things.
What, Nene, you know? The first couple seasons, she was what, 27, 28 when she first started?
Made that all up.
Child.
Kim made that all up with that big ass wig.
That's what she said.
I wouldn't mind her back there just so they can curse her out. If they bring Kim back, I need Nene back. I need them on the same season.
First, they bring Kim back. I only want her to see why she divorcing and getting back to her husband every other day. Tell me what the kids. That's all I want to know. I don't give a what else she got going on. Every other day they
divorce. If Candy wouldn't help, your ass wouldn't even have a beat.
I'm crying. Kim. That's the only reason I want Kim back. Because what else she got to talk about?
She used to get rapped for filth. Like, I don't even understand why she would keep coming back. Like, girl, when she was in that car, smoking that cigarette, singing, and Sheree was like, she sounds good. Sheree, you had to be high.
Sheree was delusional with her. When she was her friend, she sounded good. When she wasn't, everybody knew she sounded hot as mess. And kept saying how she couldn't do nothing if Kenny didn't help her. Girl, you know she sounded a mess. And she wasn't even singing. Yeah. It was like she was hitting high notes. She was hitting on Whitney Houston notes.
And went to go perform at Pride. Now, why would she do that? If I was at Pride, baby, I would have left I would have walked to the fucking airport. Or wherever I was at, baby, because I know y'all playing with them.
Not walk to the airport.
Because that's...
You going to Pride this year?
Which one? The one in June?
Yeah.
But they had one in April, I went.
Oh, they had one in April?
Yeah, they had one in April. They had
I'm always used to June.
Yeah, that's I think one of them is the Black Gay Pride. I don't know if it was one that just passed or not.
It probably was.
I don't fucking know. But I was thinking about going to Pride in New York. Oh, we should go to one in New York. It's June 29th, I want to say.
Oh, okay. That sounds fun.
Yeah, we like a little day trip out there, get on the mega bus. We went last year. We went to...
They be doing all kinds of shit. Pride used to be fun.
The one this year wasn't bad. I didn't do the daytime activities. Mm-hmm. I went to... They had a party. Me and my sister went. I knew a guy. They was letting people in for free to a certain time, so we got in for free. The bouncer was like, "Oh, $20 cash only." I'm like, "All right, whatever."
$20.
But when we get there, he go in. So me and my sister went in, whatever.
Mm-hmm. But it was fun.
Sunday, it was fun.
Are you sure?
No, you know what? It was fun when they opened up the entire Woody's.
Okay. Oh yeah, I heard Woody's opening back up.
Now,
is it Woody's?
Speaking of Woody's,
somebody just said something was opening back up.
I have been seeing a lot of shady things on Woody's from past employees.
Me too, on TikTok, right?
Yes.
And they unveiling all the secrets about all the shit they was doing. Yes, I seen that.
So it was just it makes me not want to go there anymore. I mean,
it wasn't Woody's, it was Fat Tuesdays.
No, so this was Woody's they was talking about.
No, I'm saying that we just reopened. It was Fat Tuesdays.
I didn't know it was closed.
Me either, until they say reopening. And I said, never knew it was closed. But yeah, I've been seeing all that on Woody's. Yes, I've seen a bunch of different people.
I watched the one girl, the black girl, she had...
That was a security guard?
Yeah, that's the first one I seen.
That's
and
then
it was open up the rabbit hole, so I kept going
so you like it to go through the comments and everybody...
Yeah, and then I start clicking on other people's pages and see what they were saying about it.
They were spilling all the tea, yes.
Mm-hmm. I said, Woody's won't get my business anymore.
Okay, that was crazy as hell.
But you know what's crazy? The girl was saying, when I first went out onto the scene, I do remember when... Taboo and Woody's, you only had to be 18 to get in. Okay. And you had to be 21 to drink. So I didn't really start going out until I was 21 anyway, because it's why would I want to be in a bar and I can't drink?
Right. What's the point?
Yeah. Shirley Temples all night? What the fuck? And then y'all can't even be in the same room.
You separated. Somebody can't even slide.
Yeah, you separated. Y'all got wristbands and stuff like that. Oh, okay. So then, when I hit 21, that's when I really start going out. Me and Jerome Ryan used to be out every fucking weekend. But it used to be a time used to be had. If you go out now, you got to make fun with the people you with. But back in the day, you could just have fun with everybody in the bar. Make conversation. Now you speak to somebody, bitch, they want to fight you after the club. Bitch, I can't even get drunk.
Not fight you after the club.
You fuck up right there. I'm not waiting until we leave. You made that up. Why we gotta wait? You don't put no ass whooping on layaway. You get it right now.
I'm crying. Not the ass whooping on layaway.
The fuck?
Please.
So, I don't know. The vibes is different. Mm-hmm. Even the girl was saying, when you go into the black room, they don't even play that much black music in the room. It's y'all trying to...
What is the black room?
You'll get a Beyonce. So, if you go upstairs, the small, it's as soon as you come up the steps, you go to the right, there's a room right there. Mm-hmm. They just play a lot of black music, so I used to always call it the black room.
That's what you call it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought this was labeled the black room.
No,
that's racist.
That room just played a lot of hip-hop, R&B. It played the pop music, but it's the pop music you'll know. Not what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Then you want to hear that pump it up type shit. You go to the other room. That room is a little bigger, but they got like a stage in there and the steam coming here. They play a little black songs every now and again, but you gonna get more like a Britney Spears type thing where you know it. Yeah. Girl, you get drunk, you start pouncing around. I don't even know what I'm jumping for. I don't know the fucking music.
you just vibing with the music.
Yeah, and then it'd be like shh, and the steam come out. This something like the cold ice, whatever it is, like the fog. The fog.
I know what you're talking about.
The fog come out. It's cute, but you ain't gonna get no pump it up. You might get a Rihanna and then be like shh, but no.
It's like a lot going on, but okay.
Yeah, like it used to be cute. I don't know, but like after watching them TikToks, it was just like insanity.
It's funny because when y'all used to go to the be out at the club every weekend, I used to want to go with y'all so bad. But then I was underage. But then once I became of age, it's like I don't want to go to nobody's club. Please, leave me out of there.
You know what's crazy? Like now that I'm older, it got to be one of those things. Like if I'm with Ryan, we're together, and it's just like, oh, come on, let's just run downtown to a club. It has to be a spur of the moment thing. But for me to sit here and plan to go to a club, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Like, we planned to go to Gay Pride, but it was an event. So it was like, okay, but I'm not like, oh, Amber, what we doing this weekend? Let's go down to a club. Absolutely not.
Yeah, it's not.
Absolutely fucking not. Like, I have to already be drinking, but like, oh, come on, let's go downtown. Or like, let's go to this bar or something. No. Yeah. I don't want to fucking be bothered.
And that's what I'm saying. For me, it's the crowds of people. I don't got time for that.
Yeah.
And nowadays, it's not even like the crowd itself. It's like, it seems like every time it's a crowd of people, it's a fun event. There's always some shit happening.
And
somebody want to drive a car through something.
That'd be the thing. Like
nobody got time for that.
You can't.
Just have a good time.
And what's sad is like in the community, like they want to fight over their dumbest things. Like I dated your boyfriend 2-3 years ago. Oh, that's my man and my man. Bitch, I don't give a fuck.
Okay, I had
what
3
Tony Braxton said. Just be a man. So annoying. I don't want him. He wasn't man enough for me.
Crying.
Yeah,
that's too much. See, nobody got time for that. Like, why can't we just go out and have a good time and make it back home safely? Like, it's too much.
Yeah,
it's too much.
So I leave before let out because that's when they start tripping.
Okay. I don't even go.
Last time we was in a club, like we planned to go to a club, we all went, was a bunch of us, honey. We ended up fighting down there.
See, wow.
And what's crazy is I didn't have anything to do with the fight, but it was like my friend's friend was fighting, and then my friend got it. This was like, bitch, I can't just steer. Like, what is going on? So it was like guilty by association, and then we was outside, and the boy pulled out a gun. It was just like a mess.
That's another thing. Everybody got to pull out a gun for whatever.
And that's why I was like, I'm very selective about who I'm going out with because I know I like to go out and have a good time. Like at the end of the day, I have a lot to lose. Like career-wise, I can't just start thumping with you motherfuckers.
Right.
Y'all can go back at Walmart the next day.
Not Walmart.
I can't just wake up and be like, oh, I'm going to get this job. No, that's not how it works. So I'm very selective about like when I'm going out in those type of environments.
Yeah, you should be, yeah.
Because I just feel like when you go in those type of environments, and not even just gay clubs in general, like when you go to certain bars and stuff
it's like that. It's not even clubs and bars. It's anywhere at this point. You can be going to the carnival.
You got to put yourself around people that have shit to lose that you do too. Because
we on the same type time.
We on the same, like, we're not being involved with that. Like, I don't have time for that.
Right. It's kind of, come on, y'all, we this. Yeah.
So, I mean, we can't.
You said what?
I don't look that great in orange.
Oh. I'm crying.
Yeah, they going to try to bend me over all kind of ways and turn me every way but loose. I go to prison, honey.
You get on my nerves.
Honey, they going to say, get that Judy.
Please. Relax.
I want to let you
so annoying.
Honey, you going to stick a fucking fist up there when they done, honey.
Not a fist.
I heard they take it. They don't even ask.
That is crazy.
You don't be watching 60 Days in, honey. They not asking for nothing.
No, I don't watch that.
I'll be down in 20 minutes. Down where? Where you going? Not necessarily lock my fucking door.
This too much. I can't. Not lock my door. That's
lock myself.
crazy.
Like what?
That is crazy.
Fighting over chi-chis and shit like that. Like, come on.
So yeah, joke.
We fighting over noodles. They probably not even ramen. This is insane if you was to ever ask me.
That's crazy. I don't even know what to say, but that's crazy. I don't I'm at a loss for words. I don't even know what to say. Because that's crazy as hell. What? Ronald, please.
They'll piss you off.
Don't. That's too much. Too much.
I'm just saying,
I'm still stuck on the fist. It's too much. It's too much for me. Way too much.
Girl, we get that dog to shut up and then here come Tippy Toes back.
Like, click across the house.
I can't make it up. Now, have you been following the bullshit with Evelyn and Jennifer?
Evelyn and Jennifer.
From Basketball Wives?
Oh, Evelyn keep telling her that her boyfriend is
now, I haven't watched the season yet. Now,
me either. I only see clips.
The shit that's going on social media making me want to go watch the season.
Yeah, I said the same thing.
Now, I seen this girl on TikTok. She said she ain't watched Basketball Wives in years, but
Me
because
either.
of like what's going on the Twitter, the Instagram, it made her go watch the show.
Okay. And I feel like for me, I'll wait till it's done so I can binge watch it.
Yeah, because yeah. I just feel like Evelyn is contradicting herself with this Jen situation because you are the same person that was upset when Jen had an opinion about Ocho Cinco.
But my thing is this where I confusion, because like I said, I didn't watch Basketball Wives, and I can't even tell you the last time I watched Basketball Wives. But I thought they wasn't friends no more.
So they weren't friends, and then apparently they had made up during the time that Evelyn was off the show.
Okay.
So when Evelyn came back, I think Evelyn came back last season or the season before. They were copacetic. Like, they weren't
besties, but they
came because I remember at that time she sat down with her daughter and was like, how would you feel if I talked to Jen? And she said, I don't care that you talk to Jen, it's your business. I just don't want to be around her. Like,
because that's after the daughter. That's after it came out that Jen was talking about the daughter, right?
Yeah, remember that season, and that's when her and did Malaysia try to throw the table?
Yeah, Malaysia did the table with her. Yeah, but it wasn't in like Amsterdam or something.
Yeah, they were in Amsterdam. Yeah. So that was that season. That's so like, they had became cool since then.
Okay,
but then apparently they fell out, and whatever the case may be, again over the husband. But
who? Jennifer's husband?
Yeah.
Okay.
Evelyn did show screenshots from her phone. This is how it caught my attention.
That's the last thing I seen.
Because I didn't watch
showing the screenshot
the last season. So I didn't even know they were beefing from last season because I didn't watch it.
Okay.
Because the last season I watched, they were still cool.
Right.
She had showed text messages, said, hey, pretty much, hey, I know we're about to film. Can me and you talk now before we film so it won't be a discussion when we start filming? She left Evelyn on red. That was in July. And then she texted her again in September, I guess still trying to, make amends off camera. Mm-hmm. But I just feel like now it's on camera. Evelyn, you going too hard.
Yeah.
I feel like you're going too hard.
Because I don't know. I feel like I can't speak on the best because I don't know. The way from what I've seen is just like she's like, oh, as somebody that love you, I just want to protect you, blah blah blah. But my thing is, we not that cool in the first place. Jen don't really give a fuck what you talking about. So why you still fighting for? Like you said, you going really hard about it.
Was really
for what?
Running over a table, mad at Jen over something she said about Ocho Cinco, and all she said was she don't feel like that's a good fit for Evelyn. She never drug him through the dirt or nothing. You are going to the extreme.
Yeah.
Pulling up this man court documentations and all this other stuff. It's a fucking mess. Evelyn's a bitter one.
But what he do?
So apparently he's not paying child support.
Oh, he got a kid.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's not paying child support, and then he's supposed to be like something about some scamming.
Yeah, that's
something
what I
like
heard.
a Ponzi scheme or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, he probably gonna scam Jen because she's a fucking idiot.
That's her problem. Like I said, if Evelyn trying to warn her and whether she like Evelyn or not. But you worried about the wrong shit.
Worried about your daughter that just had a baby with the game who has to sell a house to pay his child support over there. You worry about the wrong shit, honey. But word around town, allegedly, to that comment, but allegedly he slept with Evelyn too. So you.
That's messy.
What's his Jennifer husband? Was on there reading them down. I didn't know that the guy that she just had the little boy by, the baseball player.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I didn't know he had a record label, and Megan Thee Stallion was signed to it at one point.
Yeah, okay, I did hear that before. I did hear that.
And he ain't paying
that was
her.
one that she was trying
606?
Yeah, that's when she was trying to get out of.
I didn't know that was his label. I knew the label. I didn't know that was his label.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did see that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's when she kept trying to get out of all that.
You worry about him paying child support, but your baby father has a baby that's only 5 months older than your son. Let's make this make sense.
Not 5 months old.
That was one of the last seasons I watched because the girl came on there. One of the girls that they was casted as a basketball wife was friends with the other girlfriend
of her baby daddy,
and she was asking her and Evelyn.
Wasn't she engaged to him?
Yeah. Her and Evelyn was beefing over that because she was like, well, you didn't know they were still together, and how did you not know? She was 5 months. When she was 5 months pregnant, Evelyn wasn't even pregnant yet. No, when she had the baby, when Evelyn had her baby, that baby was turning 5 months.
Okay.
So she was like, how could you not know? Oh, he told me they weren't together. It's no way a man gonna tell me, "Oh, she pregnant with my baby, but we ain't together." So what do you need to be with me for?
Because I kindly would not even be dealing with you. The fact that you got somebody pregnant, you can lose my number.
And then I turn around and get pregnant.
Yeah,
Damn,
that's
the
crazy.
idiot?
That's crazy. All y'all the idiots. 1, 2, 3. All y'all. Because ain't no way.
We got Phaedra coming back this week, so let's see what she's gonna bring.
I feel like she's not going to bring anything. Wow. She's going to give her snide comments in her confessional. She probably only going to have 2 confessionals, and the season gonna be over. Y'all could have
because they said she coming like the last few weeks, so
and you know that it's not gonna be nothing because none of the commercials barely had her in it. All they got is what her and Portia greeting each other at the door.
Like a couple of her confessionals and stuff like that. But I don't really see a lot of scenes where her with the girls. Even when they did the midway trailer, like the halfway through,
it was nothing.
You
there.
still only seen that one scene like when they were together, like but.
They thought that was going to bring in the ratings, and probably it did boost some. But if she's not going to get,
well, you know what's crazy? Housewives aren't getting a lot of live views, but the bulk of their views are coming on Peacock.
I mean, that's how I watch it.
They're still the highest Housewives on Peacock, I believe. I'm not mistaken. They're one of the highest Housewives on Peacock. But it's crazy if you think about back in the day, they were easy pulling in over 1 million people a week.
And especially those main episodes like that.
This is before you had Peacock and all that shit. So you either watch it the day of or you had to wait for the rerun.
Or on demand. When they had on demand.
Yeah. But we'll see what that lady gonna bring. I don't know. They're getting me back in just a smidge.
They losing me. Slowly but surely.
Because next week, what's her name gonna fall out? That's about to be the new beef of the season. Kelly and Britt.
No, that's
it's
what
about
I'm
to be
waiting
the demise of their friendship.
Okay, that's what I'm waiting for. Remember last time I said I wanted to see why
next week. I think because they go on a trip, this is where everything starts.
And Shamia not cool with her no more either.
Because the other day when they all going to stem from
whatever happened.
Yeah, the trip.
Okay.
Because that's when Angela was in the confession. It was like, oh, Britt gonna be mad that Angela and Shamia left her out, and I'm here for it. Okay. When they had the matching outfits or something like that, they gonna come to the pool with matching outfits.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And they didn't tell Britt. So this is where.
It's about to get tricky.
Baby, it's about to get a best.
Okay, well, they'll have me for another week. We'll see what happens after that. Because, child, I'm bored. These last 3 episodes, I was bored. It was given, let me just watch as I can be caught up with the season. That's what it was.
Pretty much it.
I wasn't entertained.
Well, we're all caught up. Hopefully, we won't be 3 episodes in trying to record 1 episode.
Okay.
Well, till next time, honey. Hopefully, Phaedra don't piss me off too bad. That wig she had on just burnt me out. I don't like little short blonde one. Yeah, I don't like her with short hair.
I feel like something with the blonde hair and the whatever she got done in her face. The two together, it make her look weird.
It's a lot of Botox on this season.
It's a lot of Botox this season. A lot of Botox. I feel like the only person that ain't got none is Shamia at this point. She don't still look natural.
Portia still look like herself.
She look like her, but you can tell that she got some shit.
Yeah, she got some shit done, but like she don't look like them.
No, she don't look like Angela or like Kelly.
Angela's 43. That's her natural beat.
Stop trying to piss me off because that's not her natural beat. That lady is not 43. I don't care what.
44 to be exact.
Whatever.
She just turned 44 to be exact.
No, you ain't Angela gonna piss me off. I don't got that.
Oh, and then I want to know why was they beefing at her party? You see when like Charles and some man was arguing in the previews.
No.
Yeah, they supposed to have some type of event and they gonna start gang warring up over there.
And Angela gonna get that wasn't a trailer for next week episode?
No, it's gonna be in like the mid-season trailer, so it's coming up.
Oh, I don't
But the mid-season trailer be messy because remember last season they posted some shit in there and never made it to the show. Sick of them.
Trying to get the ratings. That's what I'm telling you.
Remember Cynthia was supposed to come in, Kenya more hair care last season and never happened to show her and Kenya sitting down. Like what?
And the fact that they still ain't talking, bring Cynthia back. And why she ain't addressed that when she was at Nene's show? That's what I was waiting for. I thought she was gonna say something about it, but she didn't. Because at this point, you never know.
I think from Kenya's standpoint, you was just so much to be on Brit's side, even when you were doing interviews. Like I feel like Cynthia should have took the Candy route. I don't know the girl. I wasn't there, but from what I'm hearing, they both either should have been reprimanded or film and move on.
But Cynthia said her piece before she left.
Drew's talked about that too. She says she feels the same way. She feel like what happened to the days when we were on Housewives and something happened in production make you sit down and have that conversation. Why are you just kicking somebody off the show?
Yeah. Yeah, because they definitely could have sat her down and let her go on an apology tour just like Britt went on her apology tour.
I feel like they could have went like a couple weeks without filming with each other because I don't have to film with you. And then at one point we're going to have a group session.
It's not like they was friends anyway.
I don't understand why she was so offended.
Every time they seen each other, it was always, oh, well, why you hug me like that? You being shady. Girl, be lucky that lady.
They said Drew the one that gave her the pictures.
The pictures of what?
Of Britt.
I think
Carlos asked her that. Carlos asked her. He
said,
well, she said she did not give her the pictures. They said Ming gave her the pictures and it was Drew. Kenya said she found them herself, so she's never going to reveal her source. I mean, you can't go on OnlyFans.
I'm gonna say I heard it was on Google, so it wasn't. That's why, because that was
was that his name?
Yeah, that's what
they said. It was his penis or her mouth.
But
that's why Drew said it looked familiar. It all makes sense because she said she used to date him.
Everybody used to date that man.
Yeah, so that's why she knew what the penis looked like.
That's one reason why I shouldn't have been nowhere near you.
Well, it's Britt.
Please.
He probably couldn't hear her nasally. You know what? I gotta go.
Please.
I gotta pack it up. Y'all have a good one. We be back.